Hey everybody, welcome to Mammoth Interactive's YouTube channel. First of all, I want to thank you for watching this video. And remember that this channel doesn't do Patreon. Instead, we sell our digital courses down below. And every single dollar that we get from the products you buy below goes into making more content. The best way to help out this channel and Mammoth Interactive is to subscribe to Mammoth Interactive's huge library of content. Get thousands of hours and hundreds of courses for a low price down below. We have a monthly option and a yearly option. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the video.
Now that we have finished our beginner's course, we are ready to learn a couple of more songs, some riffs and some leads. Now, the first song that we're going to take a look at is Sunshine of Your Love by Cream. The song is played by Eric Clapton, but the famous story says that Jimi Hendrix wrote the guitar riff for the song and all the riffs for the song and gave them to Eric Clapton to write the song then. The song is very cool, so is the story. Now let's check it out first. I'll play it for you and then I'll show it to you note for note. This is a short version of the song. Now, let's start out by learning the main riff, which goes like this. Okay, first of all, let's analyze the song a bit. When we see the notes that we are playing, we can think about it for a second and realize that it's all in the D minor pentatonic box with the added blues note. So it's the D minor blues pentatonic shape, which we have learned in our lead guitar course lesson. The shape is like this. Okay, now what we learn next from the song. We see that it doesn't use much technique other than some double bending, it uses power chords, and it also uses some alternate picking on the right hand. Other than that, it's just some minor bending on the strings, which we already know. Now, let's get on to the song. It starts out by playing 2 times, always with alternate picking, down, up, or up, down, depending on how you can do it more comfortably, on the 12th fret of the D. Then it's 1 time on the 10th fret of the D, then again on the 12th fret of the D. So it goes like this. Once again slowly. Now we notice that when it goes to the 12th fret again, so the 4th note, the note stops directly, stops a bit abruptly. This is staccato. Staccato, it's when the notes don't flow together with each other, but they have some short interspaces together. Now, what you have to do is, when you go to the 4th note, to the 12th fret of the G, again to the D note, the moment that you play the note, you have to raise your finger up and stop it directly, so. Then, what we do next is we have this descending phrase on the 12th fret up to the 10th fret of the A. Okay, now to analyze it a bit better, we notice that it's just the pentatonic, the blues pentatonic scale, but descending. So, what we do here is we go 12, 11, 10 on the A, and we apply the same thing like we did on the 12th fret of the D. So these notes are staccato too, meaning that you have to have a hearable distance between each note. So it's 12, then you raise the finger up, then we go 11, we raise the finger up, then 12, so it's. Then we have this motion here, so it's. This is a very cool riff, which is still part of the pentatonic scale because it connects different shapes of the pentatonic scale, which we have learned. Now, this lick is 10th fret of the E, 8th fret of the A, and then 10th fret of the E again. But what's tricky about it is that we have a string bend on the 8th fret, a mini bend on the 8th fret of the A. Now I'm calling it a mini bend because it's not a half step, it's not even a quarter step bend, it's just slightly bending it down to give it a bit of a blues, a bit of a direct effect. So it's... I'm gonna play the riff again slowly. So that's the first riff. The second riff, it's very similar to the first one, but it's played with chords, not with single notes. So it goes like this. Now, what we do here is we hold on to a D7 chord. Now we know our bar chords is a D bar chord. We have to play with that harmonic, it's a D7 chord. But it's a bit special. It's a bit special because you only play 3 notes of the chord. You play the low E, the 10th fret of the low E. You play the 10th fret, the 10th fret of the low E and the 12th fret of the A, and the 11th fret of the G. You only play these 3 notes. The other notes are muted. The D is muted by the flash of your first finger, or it can be muted by the flash of your ring finger, while the B and E are muted by the bar, by the flash of the first finger. So it's the same shape, goes 2 frets down, so it's 8th fret of the E, 10th fret of the A, and 9th fret of the G. And it's the same motion like in the first riff, so it's... So 2 times on the D, 1 time on the chord which is a C, and once again on the D. All the notes are staccato, meaning that you don't go, but you go. The moment that you play the note, you raise directly the chord, and you have like a percussive effect, so it's very cool. Now the lick goes on like this. We have still our descending part, which was 12, 11, 10 on the A, but we have this very cool lick. Now this lick involves a bar, which is kind of tricky because we use the flash of our 3rd finger, which is not very perfect for barring. Now, with our ring finger, we bar the 12th fret of the D and the 12th fret of the G. We hit them once, and we have this bend on the 10th fret of the G, and we resolve to the 12th fret of the D. So it's... Once again slow. Okay, now, the song has another variation of this riff, which is directly connected to the vocal. So the way that you hear when this riff passes from one riff to another is by hearing the vocal carefully and listening a lot to the song. When the song passes in the bridge right before the chorus, it passes on to this variation of the riff. Which is the same thing played, but it's played 1 string below. So it goes like this. 12, 12, 10, 12 on the G. And then we have the rundown. But the rundown is not on the A but on the D. So it's 12th fret D, 11th fret D, 10th fret D. Once again. Then we have this lick, but played 1 fret below. So it's 10th fret of the A. We have this note here, which you should know by now is a B flat. So it's... Now I'm gonna play the riffs again from start to finish slowly. Okay, so this is the intro and the verse of the song. Regarding the chorus, we only have 3 power chords. The chorus goes like this. Okay, what we do there is we only play the A power chord, which is 5th fret of the G, 7th fret of the D, and 7th fret of the A. D power chord, which we play on the 3rd fret of the A and the 5th fret of B and G, and G power chord, which is 1 string above, which is 3rd fret of the E and 5th fret of the D and A. Now we hit 3 times the G. Then we have a pause, so it's... Now when you do the pause, you can choose to either not play, but I prefer to strum the muted strings that I mute with my hand 2 times so that I keep time, so it's 1, 2. You can do it with me. 1, 2. And then on the 3rd beat, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we play once the G, once the C power chord and once the G power chord, so it's 1, 2, C, G, 1, 2, C, 3 times. C, G. Now we do this 3 times. On the 4th time we only play the A, but we play the A differently. Now you don't have to play this exactly like Eric Clapton plays or like I played, but the important is that you follow the groove of the song. Origin is like this. What I do is I play once, then I play 5 times a group of 2, so it's... Then I have a group of 6. It's actually 4, but it's connected to the 2 prior, so it's... You don't have to play it exactly like I said, but it should have meaning, it should go along with the bass, should go along with the drums. Now, the secret to playing cool licks, or to playing cool rhythm guitar, like in this case, is to be tight with the drums and to be tight with the bass. It doesn't really matter if you play it exactly like the original song. If you notice live songs, especially classic rock, blues, or even nowadays rock songs, musicians, especially guitar players, tend to improvise a lot. We've learned improvising while playing solos, but guitar players tend to improvise a lot even while playing rhythm. Now, a way to improvise while playing rhythm in this one will be like this. Now, notice that I played more strums that are on the original song. This on itself sounds different, but if I play with the drum and the bass of the song, it will still go along with the music, and it will be perfectly fine. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play it from start to finish, whole song, the riffs and the leads, at a slow tempo, so you can, if you're not clear about something, check out the file of the tab which is attached with the lesson, and also refer to master version. So, and something else regarding the tone, Cream used a lot of middle, like a lot of warm tones, so they used a lot of neck pickup, which is the high pickupping of a Fender, and they used to lower their tones, because the original tone of the song is more creamy, like exactly creamy, that's the perfect word, so it's warmer. Now I'm gonna play the song once again from start to finish.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this course. If you want to watch the rest of the course, the link is down below. Not only will you get the access to this course, but you'll get access to a lot of other courses in a huge bundle, and it's on sale today. So buy before the sale ends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.